Born between 1976 and 1985, Xennials belong to a unique microgeneration that bridges the gap between Generation X and Millennials. They experienced an analog childhood and a digital adulthood, giving them a perspective unlike any generation before or after them. The psychology of Xennials is shaped by transition. They grew up using landline phones, cassette tapes, and paper maps, but later adapted to smartphones, social media, and cloud computing. This dual experience created a flexible and adaptable mindset. Unlike younger generations who were born into the internet age, Xennials remember a world without constant connectivity. As a result, they often value both digital convenience and offline experiences, creating a balanced relationship with technology. One of the strongest psychological traits among Xennials is resilience. They witnessed major technological, economic, and social changes throughout their lives and learned to adapt to rapidly changing environments. Xennials grew up during a time when independence was highly encouraged. Many spent hours outside without constant parental supervision, developing self-reliance and problem-solving skills from an early age. This generation often experiences a unique form of nostalgia. Their memories include Saturday morning cartoons, video rental stores, and early video games, creating a strong emotional connection to the culture of their childhood. Because they lived through both pre-digital and digital eras, Xennials often act as translators between older and younger generations. They understand traditional values while also embracing modern innovations. The workplace psychology of Xennials is also distinctive. They tend to value hard work and loyalty, yet they appreciate flexibility and work-life balance more than many older generations. Many Xennials entered adulthood during periods of economic uncertainty. These experiences often made them financially cautious and more likely to prioritize stability over risky opportunities. Technology adoption among Xennials happened gradually. Instead of growing up with smartphones in their hands, they learned technology step by step, which often makes them confident yet thoughtful users of digital tools. Social relationships are particularly important to Xennials. They remember making friends face-to-face long before social media existed, which often influences how they view online interactions today. Many Xennials value authenticity. Having witnessed the rise of online identities and influencer culture, they often prefer genuine connections and honest communication over carefully curated digital personas. The psychology of learning for Xennials is deeply connected to adaptation. They learned through books, libraries, and classrooms, then later embraced online courses, digital resources, and virtual learning environments. Stress management among Xennials can be complex. They often carry responsibilities related to careers, children, and aging parents simultaneously, creating what psychologists sometimes call a sandwich generation experience. Their relationship with success is often influenced by changing societal expectations. Xennials grew up believing in traditional career paths, but later encountered a world where careers became less predictable and more dynamic. Xennials frequently demonstrate strong emotional intelligence. Their experiences navigating both traditional and modern forms of communication have helped them understand different perspectives and social contexts. The rapid pace of technological change can sometimes create mixed feelings. While Xennials are generally comfortable with technology, they may occasionally miss the simplicity and slower pace of life from earlier decades. Many Xennials value privacy more than younger generations. Having experienced life before social media, they often have a stronger awareness of personal boundaries and the importance of controlling personal information. Parenting styles among Xennials often reflect a blend of old and new approaches. They may combine traditional values such as responsibility and discipline with modern ideas about emotional support and communication. Another key psychological characteristic is adaptability. Whether adjusting to new technologies, changing workplaces, or evolving social norms, Xennials have repeatedly demonstrated an ability to learn and grow through change. The cultural identity of Xennials is rooted in transition. They remember the excitement of the first home computers, the arrival of the internet, and the transformation of everyday life through technology. Ultimately, The psychology of Xennials reflects balance, resilience, adaptability, and perspective. They are a generation that experienced two different worlds and learned how to thrive in both. Subscribe for more videos and explore the fascinating psychology behind every generation.